Okay, so an angle or a triangle, so these are our notes for triangle sum, oops, one too many loops. Triangle sum theorem. So we have a triangle, the shape, has 3 angles, right? So the prefix tri means 3, so a triangle, 3 angles. The sum of all 3 angles in a triangle, so sum means if I was going to add, so if I added up the angles in a triangle, I would have it equal to 180 degrees. No matter what your triangle looks like, it's going to make 180 degrees when you add up all 3 values. So if I have angle 1 and angle 2 and angle 3, because it's a triangle, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is going to equal 180 degrees. 35, 95, and this angle is unknown, it's angle B. So I can figure out, I'm going to use some algebra, I'm going to use inverse operations to solve. So if I start with 180 and I work backwards, right, the opposite of plus 95 is minus 95 and minus 35. So my B value is 50 degrees. This angle right here is 50 degrees. And I can check it by saying 35 plus 95 plus 50 equals 180. So same process for the next one, right? These are going to be our easy ones, right? To begin with, I have angle 1, doesn't matter where you start, angle 2, and angle 3. So angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3, and it's always, because it's a triangle, going to equal 180 degrees. 17 plus 49 plus B, could be any variable. And I'm going to work backwards. I'm going to do inverse operations. I'm going to start with 180 degrees. Instead of adding 49, I'll subtract 49 and subtract 17. So angle B in this triangle is 114 degrees. Then if I look at my third example, maybe a little bit harder to recognize because I have angle 1 right here, I have angle 2 right here, and I have angle 3 right here. So if I add 1 plus 2 plus 3, I'll get 180 degrees. And my first angle was B. My second angle was 58. And my third angle doesn't have a numerical value with it. However, I can remember that this box in the corner shows me that it's 90 degrees. And so I'm going to work backwards. 180 degrees minus 90 minus 58. My B value is 32 degrees. Because the sum, when I add, of all 3 angles of all the angles in a triangle equal 180 degrees. So these were the simple 3, right? Just a plain, unknown variable for our angle. Now let's go down here and let's try a little bit harder. But if we use our algebra skills that we've just done, we should be okay. So again, remember, the sum of the angles in a triangle equals 180 degrees. So I have angle 1, I have angle 2, and I have angle 3. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 equals 180 degrees. 35 is angle 1, angle 2 is 43, and angle 3 is 10x plus 12. So do I need to distribute? No, there aren't any parentheses. These parentheses in this problem just show that these two values, these two terms belong together. I don't need to distribute. There's nothing touching that set of parentheses. There's no coefficient to it, so I don't need to distribute. But yes, I do need to combine like terms. I have 35 plus 43 plus 12. So I'm going to take my calculator, and 35 plus 43 plus 12. Oops, that's not 12. 35 plus 43 plus 12 is 90. And then that plus 10x just comes right down, equals 180 degrees. Are there variables on both sides? Nope. Is there a constant? Yes. My number without a variable. It's on the same side as the variable, but it doesn't have the variable with it. So 10x equals 90. 180 minus 90 is 90. Divide by 10, because that's my coefficient. X equals 90 divided by 10 is 9. So my x value is 9. That's half of our problem. The other half of our problem is figuring out what this angle measurement is. So I would do 10 times 9 plus 12 to find this angle measurement. I know that x is 9, but that angle is not 9. That angle is 10x plus 12. So 10 times 9 is 90 plus 12, right? So you could use your calculator this whole time too. 10 times 9 plus 12. If I type it straight in, I get 102 degrees. Let's try the next one. Again, remember the sum of the angles in a triangle, all three angles, when you add them together, you get 180 degrees. So I have angle 1, I have angle 2, and I have angle 3. Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 equals 180 degrees. 2x plus 1. This angle is 90, and this angle is 5x plus 5. Do I need to distribute? No, there are no parentheses. Again, these parentheses in these two pieces right here are just grouping symbols. They don't have a coefficient in front of it, so I don't need to distribute anything inside. But yes, I do need to combine like terms. I have 2x plus 5x would be 7x. That's a plus 1 plus 90 plus 5, so 1 plus 90 plus 5. 1 plus 90 plus 5 is 96, equals 180 degrees. No, there are not variables on both sides. Yes, there is a constant. So 180 minus 96 is 84. 7x. Divide by 7. X equals 12. So I'm halfway there. I know that my x value is 12. Now let's go figure out these two unknown angle values. 2 times 12 plus 1. This angle is 25 degrees. So 5 times 12 plus 5. And this angle is 65 degrees. So the most important thing to remember is that no matter what the triangle looks like, you're going to add the sum, the angles. So add the angles in a triangle. So all three angles make 180 degrees. And then you need to ask yourself your multi-step equation questions. Distribute? Probably not. But yes, you will need to combine like terms. Variable on both sides? Probably not. Should you move the constant? Probably yes. Coefficient? Yes. And then you get your x value, or whatever variable it is. Then you can use that variable, that value you just found, to substitute to find your angle measurement in the triangle.